The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The Bull Bear Nadex Options Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials trading down 44. NASDAQ is up 13. S&Ps are up 3.5. Gold contract down $2, trading at $12.0140. We have silver down 5 cents, $13.96 an ounce. Light sweet crude, forget it, folks. Energy is going to cost us nothing. You got to love it.
I know we got our man Kevin Hinks coming up, and I love the conversation. He said, I'm short oil. My car's running on fumes, baby. I'm waiting for that price tag to go out. We'll talk about it. Go ahead.
We got oil down $1.44, trading 58.48. Oil, folks, looks to me like we're going to have $54, man. And forget unleaded gas. Unleaded gas that's what we all use, and it's a good scene. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year note flat, 118.13. 30-year bond off 138.07. And King Dollar. King Dollar down 232 ticks, trading 97.145. Now, King Dollar taken over the August 15th high once again. Had no volume. We'll see whether it's going to go back inside that range. The Euro's the lower range this is. The Euro's trading at 112.67 to $1 US. The yen is out here at 113.91 to $1 US. Wait 1 second, it's like the Boston weather, man. 1 second, it's cold. 1 second, it's hot.
Green and red, back and forth.
Green and red, man. And green and red, folks, you need to find risk. And our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks, and his team every trading day right here at TFNN, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. If you want to understand the option market, option strategies, futures, great program. If you haven't test-driven yet the Thinkorswim platform, come over to our website at TFNN, hit that banner, bring it up. They'll allow you to trade with paper money. Outstanding program. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. I love it, Tommy. You're still short oil. I love it.
My gas light went off today. That means I got 50 miles, man. I'm golden. I got plenty of time. I might be paying $2 a gallon by the time I fill up.
You know, listen,
oh, that's funny.
And folks,
I think of you, Kevin, every time my gas light goes on. It's perfect.
Hey, you know, unleaded gas right now, folks, wholesale is $1.60, and it was $2.13
in October.
5 weeks ago.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And this is, you know, it's interesting, isn't it? How oil tried to rally yesterday, right?
Yes.
Off of some rhetoric coming out of OPEC, and Trump would have none of it.
Right.
He put the kibosh on it and sent it down more. So it's going to be interesting. You know, OPEC's going to show their head, though,
yes.
Tom.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to enter this market at least with some rhetoric and some moves. So,
yes.
I don't think they necessarily want $80 oil, but they don't want $55 oil either.
No,
yeah.
And you know,
they don't want to drop from 74 to 58 in 12 days, too, right?
Exactly.
You know what's so interesting, Kevin and folks, is that the unleaded gas market is already back to where, if we just took the correlation of where it was trading last time versus the barrel of oil, the barrel of oil would be down at 54 to 52 right now. Because, you know, and that, folks, is a big deal because guess what? We don't buy barrels of oil. They crack it, and then we buy those products off it.
Sure.
So that's a big number, and I'm sure that these people that really understand what's in a barrel of oil understand that also.
Those relationships.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you're getting to a point, Tom, where think about this. The U.S. is now up to 11.6 million barrels a day.
Yes.
They're not, and as the Permian Basin starts to get their pipeline and their methods of delivery down and their problem solved, that's going to get easier, not harder.
And how cool is that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So now the ball goes to OPEC and non-OPEC, which, I mean, Russia. And you think Russia's going to cut production?
Nope.
I don't think so. As long as you're over their break even, they're not cutting production.
Right.
If you look at the output numbers from this past month, OPEC and Russia both up. So, you know, Saudi Arabia was up in terms of production. So it's going to be very interesting, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. And, market-wise out here, which is going to get interesting, is that, we have the volatility out here. I mean, I love the idea that we're coming into Thanksgiving week because what I've seen, folks, in the Thanksgiving week is normally a decent week. I mean, that's the reality. It's a short week, but they can push this market around. And we can see from this morning, we still got high volatility, and you get a two-way market. And a two-way market for all of us is a good scene.
And guys, all you need to know about how this market is trading right now is look at Home Depot.
Yeah.
And look at the earnings and the same-store sales that they put up, both domestically and internationally. And for this stock to be down, what this market is saying is there's virtually no good news you could tell us about earnings.
Right.
Because that number was a big win for Home Depot. And basically showing that the housing market and the weakness in the housing market doesn't necessarily correlate over to home improvement retail, right? And the retail sector is still strong. So pretty alarming that stock is down on the day. That's one of the stocks I'm going to be watching all day today is Home Depot, how it finishes.
Yeah, no, and listen, I technically love how it's set up. So what you have here, folks, we have a high volume spike bar on that 26th. And that's 177. It's like, okay, so you're testing it and you got light volume. I read an article today, Kevin, and it was just pretty cool. And what it's about, folks, is that it's about the millennials are scared to buy houses right now because they remember the crash. And that was music to my ears in the real estate business because guess what? That'd be like all of us saying that the market's going to go down. Well, guess what? It's not going to go down if everyone thinks it's going to go down. So it's
the
like
counter indicators on something like that are powerful.
Yeah, seriously, man. There's no doubt. And
And I think the biggest problem, Tom, in millennials buying homes are price points.
Yes.
I think a lot of these builders, the problem is they're not making the houses at the right price for millennials.
No, I agree.
I think if they get that price lower to where millennials can, do an entry-level house or something like that, I think then that is, I think, the sweet spot for housing right now.
No, it is. It is. Because when you think about when we were growing up, I mean, give me a break. My first house I paid $14,000 for. It's like the mortgage was $200. Like, really? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you're talking just hundreds of thousands of dollars.
The tough part, right, around the city. So you're talking Boston, New York, Chicago.
Yeah,
it's
they're
tough.
untouchable.
You got to go so far outside of the city to really get to those price points.
Right. Yeah. No doubt. And, bottom line, folks, market-wise out here today, we'll see where this baby shakes. This dollar is going to get interesting, Kevin. It keeps going over that August 15th, gives it up. We'll see where that baby shakes. But, that can. My take is we're going to come back inside it just because that will rattle so many markets on a continual basis. You know what I mean? We'll see where it shakes.
Tom, futures were up overnight, and futures were up this morning based on Home Depot's earnings. But if you thought this market was going straight up today, I think you were a little naive.
Yeah.
I think you don't just go down 500 or 600 points and then just go straight back up the next day. So I think this is perfectly acceptable for a trade for mid-morning here. And you remember, when you have a big down day like that, you have margin calls.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's a big
people
one.
are selling into this that want to, that have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're going to see late in the day how this market settles out here. So, this is going along to script here, but we'll see how this market finishes today.
Right here, folks, 45 minutes from now. Kevin, you have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the program.
Great talking to you guys.
You too, Kevin.
Stay
Thanks,
right
man.
there, folks.
The Taz Profile Scanner is the most revolutionary piece of trading software that you will ever try. Wouldn't you like to approach the markets with confidence? As you begin your trading day, it's likely that you'll be faced with lots of decisions. In order to make the best decision, the first thing you'll need is a strategy that will help you minimize your risks. Whether we're in a bull or bear market, a good strategy is to have the tools needed to help you scan and analyze the markets before you trade. The TAS Profile Scanner instantly scans and filters over 2,500 global financial markets, such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, president of TAS Market Profile, the TAS Profile Scanner understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications, automated trading algorithms, and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. Whether you're looking at the trade matrix, the ETF heat grid, the market breadth, the landscape charts, or the many other features of the TAS Profile Scanner, this is a piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the markets and set up your trades. The team at TAS has even put together a 12-part video series to walk you through every aspect of the TAS Profile Scanner, which you can find directly on the TAS order page at TFNN.com. Sign up now for only $97 a month with a risk-free 30-day trial, so you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. See for yourself how you can harness the full power of the TAS Profile Scanner by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services section. Remember, with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. Don't let another day pass you by without trying out this amazing piece of software that will revolutionize how you look at the market and how you place trades. Sign up today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 5. You get the Nasdaq up 44, S&P's up 9. Let's go take a look inside the NDX here and see the strength versus the weakness.
Struggling to keep up.
Look at that.
Fetch that mover data. It's not cooperating.
Yeah, I know.
Too much moving.
Yeah, that's good to know.
No. Oh, what are we in?
I just did it a different way.
Okay.
So the positives out here, you got O'Reilly Automotive, Booking.com, old price line, NVIDIA got killed yesterday. Tesla. Let's go to Tesla for a second. We haven't seen Tesla for a while. So Tesla trading 338, up $6.50. Well, there's not much juice up here, but you're into that high volume bar. 387, still game. It's going to be interesting, right?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Right back up there.
Yeah, and their next numbers, February 6th, their next numbers are coming out.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I saw this morning? So check this out. Wow, this is Green Thumb. This cannabis business is getting to be a monster. Now look at this. So Green Thumb operated a pharmaceutical company. The company manufactures and distributes medical marijuana cannabis products. The low's 821, the high's 32.
Quite a trading zone. As it sits at 16.
Now look at this, okay? They basically just got going.
Yes.
But evidently they have a huge amount of money behind them because what they just did, the guy that is doing this, this is, so Green Thumb Industries, one of the most valuable U.S. pot companies, is betting big on Vegas. The Chicago-based company, which has more than a dozen weed dispensaries in 8 states, says acquiring Nevada marijuana stores and cultivation facilities in a deal valued at $290 million. The acquisition, Integral Associates, about 80% of which being paid for in stock, giving Green Thumb a dispensary on the Las Vegas Strip, a high-profile location visited by the whole world, of course.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So sales in the state expect to be $650 million. The cool thing, like when I was reading this morning, right, the guy that is behind this, right, I think it's the grandson of the guy that started with Jim Beam. Okay, so let's see. Ben Kovler, Green Thumb's founder and chief executive officer. Kovler's ancestors were the early investors in the family-run distillery led by James
Beauregard
Beam. His great-grandfather, Henry Blum, helped turn Jim Beam into one of the most recognizable bourbon brands. Isn't that wild?
He recognizes the opportunity.
Yeah, and it's probably in his DNA.
That's
you know, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean,
sure. Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
It's so
$290 million, staggering amount of money. Not when you're talking about the billions at stake in that industry, right?
Especially and on the Las Vegas Strip.
That's what I was just going to say.
You know,
especially in
I
Vegas.
mean, that's pretty intense.
It is pretty intense.
So let's go look at Canopy. So Canopy's laying out here at 39.16. You know, that's still in the consolidation. But, you know, that, and what that also means, there's a lot of companies out here, you know, that bottom line, you can see the race is on, right? The race is on for the highest profile places, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
no, it would make sense. And, you know, like you're talking about prime real estate being on the Strip, for sure.
My God, that is definitely the prime. I mean, and Las Vegas is decadent, so it's like, okay.
It's going to become, I think, a destination in that, in that regard, for sure.
Yeah, so pretty cool.
You know, it's interesting, and I had seen this article talking here.
Is that a picture of where it's going to be? Too?
I believe it is. So this was an article that was. This was an article that was circulating about. We're going on 2 weeks ago, but it was in my head, and when you brought this up, I talk about it. So the world's largest weed dispensary is about to open near the Las Vegas Strip. Planet 13, a marijuana smoker's paradise or hell. It makes sense, right? Everything in Vegas is bigger, man. Extravagance extraordinaire. So
does it say 40,000 square feet?
It sure does, yes.
Music and lights will pulse through the enormous 40,000 square foot space that, oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, everything really. If you've been to Vegas, you can imagine applying that.
We're going to open a crepe place beside it, man.
Listen, right?
I'm telling you, folks, the money's in selling the crepes. Then we'll all get stoned.
The owners are billing it as an experience. I mean, check out some of these visuals here that they have as you walk in here, right? I mean, pretty cool in terms of what they'll be. And what happens is you have recreational and then you have medicinal. I think there's both, but high-end extravagance. So this is not what they're competing with, but you can see how, you know, you get a foothold in that.
That is crazy.
I mean,
Look at that.
It would make sense.
Totally.
So that's just 2 weeks ago, and I believe it was opening on November 1st. When it opens, Thursday, November 1st. Let's just kick on.
Planet 13, all right.
We'll give them their website. Yeah, right? Planet to the moon. Planet 420.
Planet 13.
Seriously.
And they get so that's.
This is their website, so I haven't seen it. I just
they showed like root beer, like drinking root beer.
Oh yeah, everything, right?
THC root beer.
Yeah. Concentrates, edibles, drinks.
Oh my God, unreal.
Pretty cool.
Let's go over to our man, Mr. Darryl Martin from Apex Investing. Darryl, what's going on, brother?
How you doing?
Good, man. Do you get a piece of that Planet 13 out there?
Man, I'm telling you, like I'm all about the crepes. Let's get into that. I think you're on the right idea. They're going to have the munchies and want some of those things.
Oh, listen, man. It's the crepe business is totally where it's at.
Those supplemental businesses coming around there, it's going to be a big deal.
It is.
Yeah.
There's no doubt, man. There's no doubt. Lots of nice syrup on it, man. Forget it. Yeah, totally. Hey, so there's no doubt, you know, currency-wise, we got a lot of movement out here. You know, I guess everything's going to have to do with, are they staying or are they going? Where are we going with the whole Brexit deal, right? I mean, that's what's moving that pound, moving that euro.
Exactly. There's a lot of movement on the pound and pound dollar, pound yen even.
Yes.
Getting some great movement right now. And that's definitely, you know, where you want to be focusing on your trades right now, if you're trading Forex.
Right.
So, of course, always you go Nadex, and I got an ultimate hedge trade on right now where I'm going long on the pound yen, and I got a, you know, little short cover, you know, using another spread. So you combine the spreads together to, you know, even lower your risk even more.
Yeah.
And it's pretty nice. Give me like a 200-something tick stop for, you know, about a 15 tick risk.
Yeah, and what has happened, folks, is that the volatility has got so high inside the currency market that when you're talking, that type of risk, meaning only 13 ticks, that's a big number when the pound turns around and moves like 150 ticks to 200 ticks 2 days in a row.
Seriously, right?
It's like, okay.
Yeah. We've been having, currency has been dead for a while, but pound has woken up, and it's sort of making everything move around a lot more on FX.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And it's so intriguing that, the euro had broken under, its consolidation. We'll see what it can get back on the other side of it, folks. But that number is like a 113.01, and we're at 112.66 right now. So there's no doubt that we got that action out there. Of course, oil is just getting absolutely toasted.
Yes. Yeah. So oil has been fantastic. I've been enjoying trading. Prices have went down like so much out here. Like out in Texas, we had unleaded hitting like $1.30. How
cool is that?
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, can I just bring a bunch of barrels up and fill them up, please?
Seriously, man.
So totally.
Get some big storage bins in that ranch of yours, Daryl, and start loading up.
I'm telling you, I'm like, I need to load up right now.
Oh, it's a play, man, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and OPEC is talking about, tightening up. So could be popping back around the other way. We'll see.
No doubt. Listen, folks, you can find Daryl every trading day, apexinvesting.com. Daryl, you have a great one, safe one. Look forward to speaking to you next week.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Daryl.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We get the Dow down 110, Nasdaq's up 21, S&P's are flat. We're coming right back. Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
The Path of Least Resistance, David White's daily market letter, gives you trade recommendations based on David's proprietary Power Law Vector indicator that put the odds of success overwhelmingly in your favor. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price for each stock and option trade. David combines his years of trading experience along with his background in technology and computing to offer his subscribers his take on the markets on a daily basis. Every trading day by 9:30, David publishes his morning issue of The Path of Least Resistance, along with updates sent out throughout the week whenever there is new actionable trading information. All new subscribers receive a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. To sign up for David White's daily trading newsletter right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. So Dow Industrials down 159, Nasdaq up 11, S&P's off 4.5. Let's go over to the Dow and take a look at the Dow Industrials for a second here. So Dow comes down yesterday. We're getting lower. You're coming into where we went topside on the 31st, and inside this Dow, let's see what we have. So Boeing's going to be the culprit out here. Look at that. Yeah, doesn't take much, huh?
Does not.
So Boeing's got 85 negative points. Home Depot's got 35. Chevron's got 10. United Health's got 10. Exxon's got 7. Positive out here, Caterpillar 5 positive. JP Morgan 5. United Technologies 4. Oh, we got to go back over to Goldman Sachs. So Goldman Sachs yesterday, folks, they went south in a huge way. They just unloaded this thing. Look at that.
Sure
Look at that volume. 11 million shares, folks, breaking out its bottom. This thing, you know, this is going to be about, you know, how much they're going to come back out with that in the Malaysian government.
Yes.
And I would, you know, it seems like all these banks, they're like Teflon, man. They just shake it off, you know. But at some, well, I don't know. I was going to say at some point it's going to affect them, but it hasn't, and it doesn't, you know. So
I mean, it affects it in the very short term, like this this instance, today and yesterday. Right. You know, I mean, that is
2 days.
Yeah. I mean, it's been quite a little haircut in terms of what.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're talking about an $80 billion company. It just lost 10% of that value. I mean, almost. So you're talking about $8 billion shaved off the market cap.
And it's lost $70, and you know.
Yeah, but I wouldn't disagree. It's kind of the price of doing business, as in that's why they're at $80 billion to lose that, and they're fine.
Crazy. Some of the higher volume equities out here today. GE's up 24 cents. Don't touch GE, folks. That's like a disaster out here. Apple's down 79, and you get Home Depot down 5. We get Nvidia up 6. If we go over to Apple, Apple's having its problem childs out here. You know, let's see if you fill that gap yet. That gap's like a magnet. 192.14. Oh, we hit it. 191.45. It's been going after that gap. Now, that was the gap from the last, or not the, the prior earnings.
Yes.
And if we do bring this up, you know, bottom line is that now what you're going to have is that, you know, you're coming off this high, fast and furious. I mean, let's see. So we've done 404 million this month. Got a monthly, yep. Oh, it's still got a lot more to go because when we went topside, it went topside big. Hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see whether that's, I think on the weeklies. So the weekly, 224, yeah, it's not even close. So you're coming back into this area, which it's going to need a lot more volume to basically break down under that 189 right now. You know, that's a decent looking bar. 224 million, and even if we go back last week, even though it took a beating, it was
that was, as you said, the last earnings.
It was still only 191. So there's still, and there's a lot of support there. I mean, you can see that you traded that 184 going topside the week of the 4th of May. You can make the case going even out of the 179. Yeah, it's going to get interesting here. You know, there's a couple articles out there this morning that, you know, Apple's in a better situation than their suppliers because of the fact that they think that Apple's going to continue to come up with the services with all these other deals versus just supplier.
Yes.
Yeah. 877-927-6648. Let's go take a look at that gold contract out here. So you get the dollar trading up 247. We've done 167,000 contracts. Now, this baby's coming into 523. You know, so it's going to need 532. It's going to need a lot more than that. That being said, this dollar index is going to be the important, you know, because it didn't have the volume yesterday, but what it did do is it got price spread going.
It's quite a move.
It is. And, you know, I think it was up 635 ticks or something, so that's 0.6 of 1 penny. And you're back 247 this morning. You know, you can see, yeah, we did 21,000. That's not a lot, but guess what? Any type of expansion when you're up higher is like important to keep your head wrapped around.
Yes.
Now, the first get-go, intraday out here, we have a seller again. So I put this up. You're going to see right there. What's that, about 7 o'clock this morning? Yeah, 7:30 this morning. 670,000 contracts. Not that that's a lot, but it is a lot in the dollar index at a time.
Sure.
You know, so it's not going to take much to basically get the next leg down. Let me see this, and I just mean intraday here, because you see when it's set up, we've been building cars since that number, and well, this is pretty cool. And you got another spike down at 950. This thing's going to try to get back inside this number again, and you know that'd be another failure on price. You know, and we know that it's got lighter volume up there. Notes and bonds, they continue higher. Now, this is going to get interesting here because what the note and bond market did, I mean, bottom line, folks, last week, this thing was ready to jump off the cliff again, meaning just blow out the bottoms, and it refused to do it. So we'll see how it handles the price up here.
Yeah.
You know, we had the markets, the cash market closed yesterday.
Yes,
meaning
for bonds.
For bonds.
For Veterans Day, yeah.
Yeah, and so what you do have, you're going to get a lot more trading out here today. USC 8. USC 8. USC 8. There we go. Okay, so the 30, this is a nice, I like how this 30-year is setting up. I like how the 10-year is setting up too, but the 30-year, that's a lot of volume out here today. 192. You know, all day long. 450s at the top. So this will do about 350, which is impressive. Now it's got a lot of work to do. There's no doubt about that. It's definitely got a lot of work to do. And you know,
how about Amazon? Let's check out Amazon.
The king.
They officially announced the 2 locations today.
Okay.
That had been reported in the last few days,
Yep.
but the official announcement coming between New York and Northern Virginia, D.C.
Right. Those people got to be elated,
Oh.
man. That is some big numbers. So Amazon's trading up $5. You know, it's building some cause here, but you know, looks to me that that high volume low wants to get hit again.
Quite a haircut, man.
It is. But there's a lot of support there. There's a lot of support at like 1460.
Who are the poor people that bought Amazon in the 10-minute span when it peaked above $1 trillion mark by 13 pennies?
It's heavy.
And
Listen, man.
unfortunately, it's a reality, right? Talking about $350 to the downside from that level. Almost 20% haircut.
Like that.
Right? Same
Like
thing
that.
on Apple, 20%.
Yeah. Right. These numbers are pretty large, folks. That's what that's also coming down to. So it's going to get intriguing to see what they can make back as the broker-dealers, the bankers, the financial advisors come into the end of the year, because this is where it's all about, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And time is going to fly, man. Next week is Thanksgiving. We're 9 days away from Thanksgiving, and before you know it, it's December, and before you know it, you're in Christmas week, and you know, Hanukkah and everything.
The year's over.
Right, exactly.
The year's over.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we still haven't got any cold weather here. It's coming, though.
That's what they say.
Come on down to visit
So
us,
send
folks.
some heat up to Boston, Chicago. Send it up there, please. Totally.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials down 95. NASDAQ is up $40. S&Ps are up 2.5. We'll come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today. Jason Path has just launched his weekly newsletter, The Quantitative Edge, available only at TFNN.com. Right now, you can sign up for Jason's outstanding weekly report, including midweek updates whenever warranted, with a 30-day money-back guarantee included, so you have nothing to risk. Jason develops his trade recommendations by creating an ensemble of predictive and mathematical models trained on data by leveraging a variety of techniques, including market-based computer simulations. Jason then combines these sophisticated predictive and analytical models with deeply researched macro outlooks to identify opportunities in a number of different markets for traders to act on. Whether you're looking to trade futures, equities, commodities like crude oil and gold, forex, or cryptos, Jason covers it all. Sign up for Jason Path's weekly trading newsletter right now by visiting the front page of TFNN.com, and you'll find the Quantitative Edge under the Newsletters tab. TFNN.com, educating investors. Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now down 151. You get the Nasdaq up 24. S&Ps are off 2. Let's go to our man Mark in Bedford, Massachusetts. What's going on, brother?
Not much. You know, my mother and father always told me never say 34-letter words, particularly ones that begin with S. But the weatherman is saying the S word today.
Snow?
No.
Oh, man, I did hear that. Craziness, yes.
Snow?
They're talking about a snowy, slushy, wintry mix.
Really?
Over the next couple of days.
Oh, my God. That's crazy. That is...
Well, you know.
We'll take our heat, man. We are listen, we talk about it half in jest.
That blows
because we
my
know we haven't
mind.
made. You guys stay safe, stay warm.
It's not even Thanksgiving yet.
Hey, November, man. You know November up in Boston.
Holy cow.
We just talked about it. One day it's
Well, you know
one
what they
day.
say? Tom, you know what they say? 'Tis the season.
Yeah, no.
Season.
Listen, there's no doubt. Boston weather is pretty wild. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said it earlier, but I never expected snow like this early.
I saw some of my friends talking about it last night, and my eyes opened up too. Whoa, yeah. We're in our own little bubble down here.
It's not a, it's not a nor'easter. It's
No.
Whatever it is, we hear you, Mark.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen,
mix, but still, the wood is in the forecast. So.
yeah, no, the
Anyway.
sleet's even worse. Your feet are going to get soaking wet. The place is going to be a freaking
That
mess.
rainy wet's no good.
Yeah, right.
Either fluffy snow and beautiful white or nothing.
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a question for you, Tom.
Yeah.
You said that we'll have a bounce back up here?
Do I? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What was the question? Sorry.
He's wondering if we're going to bounce.
On the downside before we'll go up again, or
Do I think
what's
that...
your take?
No, this to me is that, this is pressing into these high volume lows, and the volume's just not enough. So this thing to me is like, what I expect, okay, so where my head's at is this, okay? If we look at the Dow, the S&P, the Nasdaq, all of them, the same. What they're doing is they're coming into these high volume spike lows, right? You get the volume contracting. So that's saying that now we're going to consolidate probably somewhere around today's low and then back up to the highs that were generated out here like last Tuesday or Wednesday, right? This whole process, to me, is building cause for lower price. That's how I'm looking at this. because we did a 0.618 retracement of the move. You had, and this is of the move down, hit it on the nose. Now you're pulling back. You're pulling back with light volume into these big spikes. So it takes a lot of energy to go up or down. And the way this just looks to me that, yeah, you get a nice trading range that's setting up. But the larger deal is that February 9th high volume swing low is going to get hit on the S&P, which is, a couple hundred points down. So if you're trading it,
So we still have the opportunity to go up a little bit before we make the big leg down.
Yes. Particularly.
That's what you said last night.
Yeah.
On your afternoon show. So,
no, that's where I'm at.
I was just wondering if you thought we're thinking differently this morning.
No, because you're not getting enough juice. So watch this. If we look at this, the SPY yesterday did 99 million. Well, 99 million is going into 128 million, going into 138, going into 177. That to me is like, okay, that's a normal, basically get down, not enough energy. So if there's not enough energy there, somehow they just pop it up again. And, and I expect on the way up, guess what? It's going to be anemic. It's going to be anemic volume on the way up, too. And then, then we'll see where this whole baby shakes out. The larger issue, as I just said, though, and this is the thing to keep in mind, man, is that we are in a downtrend now, okay? So when you're in a downtrend, all the surprises come to the downside versus the upside.
Talked about Home Depot, right?
Yeah,
Kevin?
That's how that normally works, So the number I'm looking for is 2532, and that's 190 points lower than where we are right now. So if you're trading the long side, you got to be really careful, man. There's a couple of sectors that still look not bad that they want to bounce. The other side of that is that after a bounce, if you get light volume, it's like, okay, here we go. On the other side.
How's the XLF doing? How's the XLF doing today? I know it took us slacking yesterday.
Yeah, and it's up 20 cents. The XLF. What Mark just said here, folks, this is something you really want to keep your eye on. The reason being is this. The XLF hasn't been able to hold the February 9th level, which is 26.76. You can see you're 26.79 now. Bottom line, it tried to get it above it yesterday. The longer that cannot get inside that range, the more probability that the market is saying, guess what? The banks aren't going to make money. There's a problem child out there. If the banks are going to stay underneath that level, your probability goes much higher that that's where that S&P is going. So, and yesterday the culprit out here was Goldman Sachs that took it lower.
Goldman Sachs.
Yeah, that took it lower in a big way. If you go over inside of that, the way to look at it, always keep looking at Berkshire Hathaway because that's still the largest weighting structure. And you can see that Berkshire is at high. So this is how insane this gets. Berkshire is the largest weighting structure, and the rest of the banking sector is taking it down because Berkshire is almost at highs. Let's see what. And Berkshire is still 13.3% of it. That says quite a bit.
Yeah.
That the rest of the structure.
It is. Goldman's only 2.3%.
Exactly.
Pretty staggering.
Right.
Yeah.
And Berkshire, no doubt, is a financial company, but guess what? It's a financial company that makes their fortune on insurance. So it's not like the banking structure. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, they're a monster insurance company, and a reinsurer. And so, if we go to J.P. Morgan, let's just look at J.P. for a second.
Another mammoth, like 11% of that.
And see that J.P. can't hold.
Yeah.
And that's a big number, man, because J.P. Morgan, man, is to me, that's the premier banker out there. Do you know what I mean?
I would agree.
Yeah.
Jamie Dimon's got it going on.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
So.
Tom, I love your analogy you did a few moments ago about Apple, where Apple is in a stronger position than their suppliers because going forward they're going to be looking more at services as opposed to the hardware aspect of things, and that's, I think, a very true analogy of what's going on inside Apple.
Well,
but with that said, they have to be very worried, I think anyway, of their hardware numbers because they're not going to announce quarterly sales anymore on the devices. So, that right there was a heads up to me anyway.
No, it's a great deal, and one of the tigers in the den come up with a great deal. So, and you're right there, Mark, okay? So check this out. I'm in Fletch, he's talking about that, hey, I've heard this before, that you can go from a hardware company to a service company. And guess what? He lined them up, folks. Digital equipment, Data General, Prime Computer, Computer Vision, Gateway, all those companies, all those companies went out of business, folks.
In terms of shifting from hardware
and he's right.
to service.
Right, right. He's absolutely right.
Well,
and guess what?
That's true analogy. And the question is, you know, if you look at the music thing, what is these services like? Not Apple Music, but you know, like Spotify and.
Hey, listen, man. All I do is at home. All I listen to music, and I pay nothing.
Right. I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Cooking, brother.
Thanks, Mark.
Guys, take care. Have a dry day.
You too, man.
We're having wet snow up here.
Okay.
Stay safe, man.
Tommy and I come right back, folks.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we tigers and tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
No matter what kind of trader you are, 2018 is a great time to try out a subscription to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. Whether you just plan on diversifying your portfolio with some exposure to gold and gold mining equities, or you're a gold bull that sees 2018 as the year of commodities, now is a great time to sign up for the Gold Report. Tom O'Brien publishes his Gold Report every Monday morning before the market opens and covers a variety of topics including gold, silver, platinum, copper, the XAU and HUI, the dollar, bonds, South African rand, as well as more than 20 of the most actively traded mining equities. Start your 2018 off with a bang and sign up for the Gold Report today. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. For all the details and to start your subscription right now, visit the front page of TFNN.com and you'll find the Gold Report under Investment Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Oil. Look at this move, folks.
I'm never filling up my gas tank, man. I'm going to go put $2 of gas in my tank. That way I can wait for the prices to adjust over the next day or two.
We got unleaded right now, folks, at $1.55 wholesale, down from $1.62 this morning.
And we got crude trading with a 56 handle. And since we came on the air, we basically just dropped, we'll call it, since even 9:45 this morning, you're trading at almost $59. $2 to the downside in the last hour and 15 minutes.
Monster move.
Quite an extension to the downside. You got crude now down over $3. Quite a number, man.
Yeah.
56.
And when you start looking at this percentage-wise, they're big, folks. You got crude down 4.9%, gasoline's down 4.4%, and distilled, which is, heating oil and jet fuel, 2.7%.
Okay. And then how about natural gas on the flip side, up almost 6%?
Oh, look at here. Look. Oh, it got $4, man.
$4.
Look at that. And you got volume behind this move. Holy cow.
Not enough supply. We heard snow is already up there. Cold temps coming.
Wow. And you'd never know it, man, down here. This is...
let alone even before that, right? Man, I mean, I remember that day when it jumped from 320 to 325, excuse me, 350 overnight. And little did anyone know it had 50 cents to the upside in the next 5-7 days after that.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And, bottom line is that $4 is going to be a psychological deal here, too.
Especially when we were just at $3.
Yeah.
That's just at $3.
Right. That's a $10,000 move, folks, just to, inside the futures market.
Cool.
Yes. Now, what's also happening is that when you see this over here, so watch this. You're going into the spike high of $3.99. Oh, that's why it took it out. So this gets it. The spike high was December of 2016.
Okay.
And the winter's just starting.
It sure is.
Just starting. Stay right there, folks. We got our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks, coming up next, Fast Market. And then, of course, we're going to go to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. Be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Go get him, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.